Well, you moved to Nashville, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Did that give you peace?
It's definitely different.
Is it better? What caused the move? Like, what made you want to move?
Well, I didn't know if Los Angeles was ever going to be the same again.
It's not. Apparently, they realized
there you have it.
Virginia, that just because of the elections, Virginia just went Republican, and Los Angeles just passed some new sweeping legislation about homelessness. They're going to clean up all those tents and shit. Apparently,
where are they going to put them?
Exactly. They let it get too big. I mean, there's literally 100,000 people on the streets.
Oh, the park by my apartment, there's freaking Joe Biden's aquarium out there, dude. It's a bunch of people just playing with I mean, there's a guy had a femur the other day in the park they found, like a human femur, you know. He'd written there's people out. I mean, there's some dicey stuff. One guy had gotten a hold of a high school drum kit, right? Can you this is the toughest part. So this guy in the park, he's out there playing at a high school drum, the shiny drum.
Yeah.
This dude, I mean, all night, all hours, off hours. Like,
so while people are trying to sleep, then he's in the park. Like, they're annoyed that these people are in the park anyway.
Yeah, and then they get this, I don't know how they get the equipment. And the guy's playing like Uptown Funk. I think he even found like the sheet music that they use at high schools. He's playing like Carly Rae Jepsen, like here's my number, call me man. Like, he's just like, it was horrible, man.
So when did you move? What month did you move?
Let me see. A year ago, I started looking for places over there.
So you gave it 6-8 months with the pandemic, and then you're like, fuck this is not opening back up.
Yeah, I just didn't know. And I still don't know exactly what things will be like. And also, I mean, there's tax savings. Like, I definitely save money by living in Tennessee.
What's Tennessee have lower state taxes?
Yeah, there's no state tax.
Oh, like Texas.
Like Texas, yeah. So that obviously is nice, to save a little bit of money.
Imagine going from this to California. You'd be like, wait a minute, why am I giving you this money?
Yeah.
You get how much? 13%. That's a fucking agent and a manager, right? That's like that's a manager and a business manager.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. And what are you doing? You're making people camp out in front of my fucking house?
Yeah. And you're giving them freaking high school drum equipment?
And you're telling people they have to have a vaccine to go to the bathroom?
Yeah. There was just, I just didn't know. It was too much. It started to become too much, and I just don't know if it's ever going to be the same. And a lot of, people were leaving. Some people were leaving, You left, Tom left. And not like you're left forever. It's not like you're like...
I've left forever.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not like you're like cannot go back to there to visit, though.
I'm not going back to visit.
Really?
Fuck that place.
No way.
Done.
Are you really?
Done.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'll go back and do shows, like one every now and then.
Well, so there you go, right.
One a year.
But that's a lot.
I'll drop into the Forum.
But that's like Santa. He comes freaking once a year.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be like.
Okay.
I'm going to be like Rogie Claus.
Dashing through the woods.
I despise the government there. I despise it. I despise their smugness, the way they feel it's okay to close down restaurants and businesses, the way they feel it's okay to just tell people that you have no choice.
Yeah, it felt like I don't know. I didn't feel as much like a person there. I feel more like a human being, I think, in Tennessee.
Nashville's the shit, man. We were just there. Dave and I were there like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Not even. Last week? Yeah, last week. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's nice, man. It's really nice. I mean, it's like you forget what a regular city's kind of like when you leave. Like Los Angeles, you're in like a I always feel like I'm in like the airport, like that. Los Angeles, the whole thing feels like an airport to me.
Like everyone's transient.
Yeah, like even when you leave your place,
right.
It's all an airport. It's like a layover.
Right, a layover. That's a good way to put it.
The whole existence there feels like a layover.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like people are completely invested in living there.
Right.
And they all are there for a reason. They're all there to get a job, get a gig, it's so showbiz related. Whether people want to admit it or not.
Yeah.
It's showbiz related, and now it's become oddly like internet showbiz related. Like there's all these TikTok stars that show up at these restaurants and fill restaurants up.
Yeah, it's like a mobbing or something, or yeah, TikTok like takeout or something. I think there's like different things. Yeah.
Well, like a lot of the there's a lot of these high-end restaurants. Like I went to Craig's, and you know Craig from Craig's there was this woman over there. She was taking pictures with her phone, just fucking. And he was letting me know she's a big TikTok star, and I'm like, okay. But meanwhile, what is she a star for? She's just being herself. She's just her.
Yeah.
And she's got a lot of TikTok followers, so she has to like TikTok her meals and TikTok her face and TikTok her surroundings. But like he was treating her like she was a star, like she's a Grammy winner.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah, yeah, I guess it's weird, man. Everything's freaking weird. Everything feels like... Doesn't everything feel weird?
It's like everything shifted to another dimension.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Like we woke up and everything was like, you know, you remember when
Yeah.
you had a radio station and
Yeah.
you'd be in between radio stations, you'd kind of pick up a little bit of one, a little bit of, like if you were driving.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. It feels like we drove into another station. Like everything's similar, but not the same.
And you see people and they almost don't like... Well, one thing I do, I think some people I feel like are just disappearing, kind of.
How so?
Well, because like there's no workers anymore. They say at places you go in, it's like we're hiring, but people are everywhere. It's like has everybody? I feel like sometimes people are just disappearing. You know?
Well, I think a lot of that was unemployment benefits. Like I knew a dude. He's a bartender, and he was coming back to work. He looked like a regular guy. But he was coming back to work, and he told his boss that he could only work 20 hours a week because if he worked any more, he wouldn't get his unemployment.
I see.
So he worked 20 hours a week, and then he was getting his unemployment. So he's working 20 hours a week. He was making $80,000 a year.
So when you travel to country,
I mean, you can't hate the guy.
No, you can't. That's the system.
But the dude who was employing him was so frustrated because he's like, "Come on, man! I took care of you for years, and you know, you worked for me. We had a good relationship. You know, we took care of our employees." And he's like, "But now you're kind of fucking me over here, man. You're saying you only want to work 20 hours a week, but then again, isn't it his? I mean, if that's available to him, why wouldn't he do that?
Right.
That's the problem. It's like."
The availability of it.
And it's bigger than them. They feel like, look, I'm not hurting the world if I only work 20 hours a week and I get that unemployment. Because that unemployment is going to so many different people.
Yeah.
If you were the only guy sucking up all the money and you knew that it was going to, like, kids are going to be hungry because you're taking that